What's up, YouTube? So I'm back doing DoorDash. I actually had quit for a minute there, and I tried to get a regular job working at Sprouts, but they're a little weird. They're a little weird. Okay, it's way over there. Yeah, man. I asked them. They asked me what kind of schedule do I want, and they'll give it to me, and I say, you know what? Go and give me weekends off. And then the official schedule came out and had weekends off, okay, which is cool. Weekends off, nights off, cool. I could do some DoorDash on the side. I could do some, catering jobs on the side. Like, if they would have did that, I would have made a lot of money doing that. And then Sprouts turned around, before I knew it, changed the entire schedule without me knowing it. And I'm just like, wow. You didn't even check with me to see if I got anything planned or anything. You just flip the schedule on me just like that. And I heard that's what it's like working at grocery stores. They change the schedule on you immediately. They don't care about your what you got going on the side. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to this house and this DoorDashing thing. And I got a job at Instant Work too. Plus, I wasn't liking how Sprouts was treating the employees overall. I mean, it seemed like the most important thing was to make sales, was to get the customers happy, which, I mean, obviously, you got to run a business. But it felt like it was at the expense of us, the employee. And mind you, I was only there for 2 weeks. I'll help open the store, and I was like, I'm out. When you had, like, the last day I worked, they were talking about how right now they're going to have a lot of hours for everybody. As soon as the holidays in, they're going to be slicing hours. I'm like, that's kind of why I want the Monday through Friday thing, because it's like, and no nights. Because, like, okay, if you're going to slice hours, fine. You know what I mean? I can go somewhere else, get some more money. So let me get my money in the beginning of the day. You know what I'm saying? And then I can make my money at night. And I'll be all right. But, it didn't seem like they seemed to care about that. Now, how long would it have lasted? I don't know how long, like how soon would the hours have been cut? That part I don't know. It's basically so I don't know if that was like December 26th, like immediately cut it off, or what. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't messing with y'all no more, man. Go ahead and let me go. Go ahead, and then here's another thing about Sprouts I wasn't liking either. So it's one of those grocery stores where it's supposed to be like really quick pace. So it's more of a, like the deli, which I worked at, was more set up to grab and go, which is cool, but they had the deli department, which is supposed to be one of the most important, which at least that's what we were told, right between sushi and the meat department, and you have the bakery off to the side, all in this one little area. Well, when it came to cleaning the floors, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mopping the floor in the meat department area. I don't know what sushi got going on, and then bakery's trying to figure it out, trying to get their stuff going in between there. You know what I mean? And then you have the deli section had to share a sink way on the other side with bakery. And sushi had their own department now, their own sink. Now, I'm assuming sushi got their own sink because, shellfish allergies or whatever. I get it. But I'm like, we're supposed to be we're supposed to be very busy. We're supposed to be cracking. And we're going to be putting stuff in the sink all the time. We're going to be washing dishes all the time, washing fruit. Why we got to walk way on the other side to do that? Now, they say if you want something really quick, use the sushi one, which was right there. But I'm like, still, the way y'all got this laid out, it made no damn sense. And also the way the plumbing worked out, I don't know why. There was no really good reason. But there was very little hot water in the place. So, there was hot water in the faucets. But when we pushed the detergent button to get the soap out, it was all cold water. And that's because of the way the building was built and the piping was set up and the way the detergent came out for the soap. for the soap water. So I'm like, we gotta wash cold water, and then we gotta rinse in warm water, and then sanitize in cold water. Like, that's not gonna be. I don't see how that's healthy, personally. And mind you, I've been doing catering for a long time, restaurant industry for a long, since I was 15. I ain't never heard no one talk about washing dishes in cold water. You know, sanitized cold water, cool, obviously, that's fine. But washing in cold water? Nah, Playboy. I mean, and it's your job. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, but I mean, obviously you're gonna do it, but it doesn't seem sanitary. So, and mind you, you had the lab come down there and say, this is what it is. I'm going the wrong way and everything here. Oh well, I'll get there. But it's like, yeah, no more Sprouts, man. I couldn't do it. You know, the store manager seemed cool at first, but the next thing I know, man, he seemed like only talked to me about business. Like, and I didn't like that. I mean, I don't go to work hoping to be friends with everybody, but it didn't seem like he was trying to create a positive environment to me. It seemed like he was just trying to make sure he makes sales, and his bosses were happy. And I get it. That's part of your job as an owner, as a store manager. But I didn't feel wanted there. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like he really wanted me. And it's funny because in the initial interviews, he's the one that interviewed me. You know? But when I got there, didn't seem like he had anything to say to me. The other thing I didn't like too about the store manager was, you know, we had a hard time getting our schedules initially. And when I finally got it, I said, hey man, you got me on there one day for 3 hours. He was like, yeah, that's your schedule. I was like, yeah, it's like 1 to 4. Can we move it up that way? Can I get it off? Like, I can't make any money doing that. Like, I'm gonna come in from 1 to 4, 3 hours, and then all the other ways of making money are gone. Like, well, that's your schedule. I'm like, I understand that's the schedule, but it's not enough hours. It's only 3 hours. Like, don't have me come in the middle of the day for 3 hours. Like, that's the schedule. You work it or whatever. I'm like, wow, really? You just say whatever? Like, okay, but then he compromised with me and said, you come in at 11 o'clock. Okay, well, once the schedule, he didn't give me weekends off, like the deli manager had promised me, and I think the store manager overrode the deli for my weekends off. I was like, you know what? I'm not working this little janky ass 5-hour or 6-hour shift. I'm not even gonna come in. I just sent them an email, done. You know, like, if y'all want me to do something for y'all, let me know, but, you know, it was a form letter. You know. So that's what happened being a Sprouts. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know what these jobs are like now. I don't know if it's because it's this area I'm at in the Los Angeles area. I don't know. I don't know that's the way jobs are all over the United States. But I'm like, all I want to do is come to work, make my money, and go home. I don't want any drama. I don't want any pushback. Just want to make my money, and I'm gone. We ain't even got to go alone. You didn't even got to say hi to me. Let me make my money, and we out. But it feels like these jobs want you to be loyal and, you know, bend the knee, if you will. You know, make a Game of Thrones reference. I'm not trying to do all that, man. I'm just, like I said, just want to make my money and go home. So I went back to DoorDash, and I'll tell you the whole DoorDash story later. You know, I'm doing Walmart Spark now. I'm doing, you know, all these little jobs, which, you know, I didn't want to hustle this hard, but it's like, either you hustle hella hard, or you go to work and be in the dean, and there's no guarantee that they're going to take care of you. There's no guarantee that you're going to be there 20 minutes. Because as soon as you do one thing wrong, as soon as you don't fit some sort of description or whatever, you're out. And in California, you know, yeah, you got, people say that it's one of the most liberal states, but they don't realize you don't need a reason to fire somebody. I've been fired from jobs where they say, you know, we don't think you're a good fit. I say, well, what happened? Can we talk about it? No, you're not a good fit. In a conversation. So I'm like, well, you know, why would I go to work? Why do I want to work for an employer? You know, I always keep hustling. I'll keep, you know, doing this little thing. And honestly, what I really want to do is get this YouTube channel cracking. Because once this gets cracking, I ain't got to worry about them little jobs no more. But, yeah, that's my Sprouts experience. So let me know down in the comments, Do y'all got the same experience with Sprouts? Excuse me. You got the same experience with Sprouts? You know, what is your experience with these grocery stores? Like, is Trader Joe's any better? Let me know down below, guys.